Hey there, I'm gonna go off the DevaCurl website and just read the description. So first off, just in case you haven't seen the product in stores, the Archangel Gel retails from anywhere from $24 to $46, and that's depending on the size you get. So my size is a 12 ounces and I got this for $10 just because I got it on special, but typically it would be $24. So I got it on a really good a really good sale. So here's the description. It says, because every crown of curls sometimes needs extra support, this maximum hold formula with chamomile, lemongrass, and orange peel extract surrounds curls with a non-sticky curl cast that defines, fights frizz, and adds shine without crunch, so your curls can stay put but still feel heavenly soft. So as we're going down, just in case you don't know much about DevaCurl products, a lot of their products come sulfate free, phthalate free, gluten free, cruelty free, silicone free, and paraben free, which is really important for a lot of people. So let's get started. Oof.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I just washed and conditioned my hair, and I also detangled it, and then I just threw it up in my microfiber towel. I'm out of breath. Let's go ahead and get started. Let me go ahead and sit up. I'm actually super excited because I heard so many great reviews about DevaCurl, but obviously just because of the price point, I never purchased any of the products. So I just have a clippy here because I like to section off my hair, and I have a water bottle. This is just a recycled bottle with just water in it, so there's no other product in it. And one of the major things that I wanted to let you guys know is that I'm not putting any other product in my hair. So the only thing I had in my hair was shampoo and conditioner, and that's all rinsed out. I didn't put in any detangler, nothing else, because I really want to see how this product works on its own. So I'm just going to take my hair section by section. It smells pretty good. The scent isn't very strong, which I like. It smells a little bit like oranges, so you get kind of like that clean smell. So I'm just gonna start off with a small amount, like that, and just gonna brush it through each section. Next section. So I'm just taking it section by section. That was probably a little bit more than a quarter size amount that I used for this section. When you're applying it in the hair, I'm trying to figure out what this smell reminds me of. But you do smell the orange peel in there, which is nice. So I'm noticing that it's not, how do you say, you know how normal gels usually have like a really almost jello-like texture? It's like really squishy. This one's a lot more watery. Oh, that's why. The first ingredient is water. So it's a water-based gel. I'm just gonna take a bit more and go over all of this. And I also have a comb with me. Typically, the way I like to style my hair is after I apply the product in each section, I'll go through it again with the comb so that I can make sure that each section has enough product in it and it's evenly distributed. And it's just a regular comb, nothing special. I probably purchased this one like at Walmart or something. So I'm just gonna take this and curl it inward, and then take this and then do the same thing. So each section, just go. My hair actually feels really soft. Usually when I use only gel in my hair, it's a bit hard to brush through. last section is inward. And then scrunch. That's what the website said, so to make sure that you scrunch a lot, I'm just gonna take so I'm working with pretty good sized sections. I'm also using quite a bit of product. I just want to feel that I'm putting enough product on each section, because oftentimes when I only use a bit of product, so say if I try a new product, when I only use a little bit in each section, you can definitely tell, because my hair is typically dry and really frizzy. So if I don't put enough product, you'll see it. Ooh. Okay, so I think we'll just split this one in half. So I'll do a back section and then I'll do a little bit more. So I've also watched a lot of the YouTube videos on people that have visited the DevaCurl salon. So I've seen how the women usually apply the products, and one of the things that I took from those videos was to apply product when your hair is wet. That's one thing I was not doing when I first started my curly hair journey. I was applying the products when they were dry, which was the worst. My hair was so dry, frizzy, tangled. It was terrible. So after I started watching the curly girl videos, I was like, oh, let me try that. And that's what I've just been sticking with. Just applying the product when it's wet. I usually don't have a direction that I usually don't have a specific part that I stick to. I kind of just let my hair do its thing, and then I'll just stick with that for the day. So sometimes my hair will look better flipped over to the right. Sometimes my hair will look better flipped over to the left. Sometimes it'll split down the middle and it'll look nice. So yeah, I just let it do its thing. So even when I'm styling it, I don't really like have a specific part that I'll style it in. So all I'm doing is just applying more product all throughout my hair, because I do feel a little bit of dry spots, especially in my like root area. So just applying more. Okay, so far, since it's a water-based gel, the only thing I'm not liking is typically with other products, I can feel how much product is in my hair once I'm applying it. But here I can't really tell just because my hair is super wet. And then since the gel is water-based, it's kind of hard to tell how much product I have in my hair. So all I'm gonna do is get my microfiber towel and just scrunch. Now, typically with other products, I do not diffuse, just because I've noticed, at least for me, I've noticed that when I diffuse, my hair comes out a lot frizzier, and I just don't like the way it comes out. I feel like when I let it air dry, even though it takes forever, when I let it air dry, I feel like my hair comes out so much more defined. It looks a lot more moisturized, less frizz, and yeah, I just like it that way better. So this is what it looks like so far. You can see. And this side. Right there. So all I'm gonna do is let it air dry, and it says after you're done applying the product, do not touch your hair. So just leave it alone, let it dry, and I'll be back in a few to show you guys the end result. So we're back. It's been about 3 hours since I styled the hair, and I'm gonna move up closely so you guys can see what it looks like. There is a cast, which that's what the website said was gonna happen. So you can see that it really defined the curls. See it there? And here's what it looks like from behind. There is, I'm not sure if you can really see it, but there is a little bit of frizz, just because I only use the gel. Typically when I only use gel, there is frizz, so you probably want to go in with like a cream. So all I'm gonna do is just do what the website said, is shake it out at the roots. So I'm just gonna keep shaking. And I'm just gonna shake all around and scratch, just to break up that cast. I'm noticing that it feels really sticky on my hands, and my hair feels sticky. So like, if I try to brush through it, actually, even on the parts where I didn't use as much product, it still feels a bit sticky. Because like in this back area, I didn't use as much as I did up here in the parts that frame my face. And it feels pretty sticky. But I really love the definition that it gave my curls. See? Let me show you what it looks like from behind. And it's kind of hard to brush through. I don't know if you could. It's kind of hard to run my fingers through. But I really do love how I have a lot of volume, definition, and not a whole lot of frizz. I still do have frizz, so you see like there in that area. Okay, so final thoughts. For gel on its own, I think it did a really great job. I really love the way my hair came out. I feel pretty because my hair is voluminous and there are no flakes. It kept my hair defined, and I really don't see a whole lot of frizz. There is still frizz, but there isn't a whole lot, especially for it. For me only using it on its own, it came out pretty good. Now, would I buy it again though with the way my hair came out? No, especially considering the price point. I feel like there are a lot of other gels out in the market that can probably do just as good of a job or probably even better, and they don't have a lot of harsh chemicals in them. So with that being said, I also didn't like that my hair still feels sticky. So if I try and like shake my fingers through it, my hair feels really stiff, and that's even after I scrunch the cast out. And at first I was thinking, oh, it's maybe because I use a lot of product, but I only use a lot of product in some parts of my hair, and in other parts of my hair where I only use a little bit of product, it still feels really sticky. So I'm not a huge fan of that, because I feel like other gels that I've used in the past, I've used a lot of it and my hair hasn't felt this sticky. I'm trying to think of what else. If this product is in your price range, I would probably recommend using it with a cream so that your hair stays moisturized, so that there isn't so much frizz, and then this will work as defining your hair. I think that would be a really good way of using it. So yeah, overall I'm not extremely disappointed. I did really have high hopes for this product because I've read so many great reviews on it, but I just really don't like how sticky it left my hair. But for a gel working on its own, I think it did a really great job. However, like I said, I would not purchase it again, just because for 12 ounces of product that costs you $20, and yeah, I would not purchase it for $20. For $10, let's see, would I purchase it again for $10? No, because like I said, there are a lot of other gels out in the market that can probably do just as good of a job, or probably even better. It won't leave you with like a sticky residue in your hair. However, just because I'm not a huge fan of this product doesn't mean that you won't be a huge fan. So this is just my review on how the product worked for me. I am happy with the way my hair came out. I love the way it looks, but I just don't love the way it feels. Those are my final thoughts on the DevaCurl Archangel Gel. Thank you so much for tuning in, and hopefully see you next time.